Hey everyone, how's it going? This is the Ball Metal Nerd coming at you with another lovely damn video. This is going to be, I guess, the video diary for my second week of unemployment. Um, just to talk a little bit about what happened, uh, how I'm doing, all that. So let's go ahead. We're going to talk first about statistics a little bit for me. I'm going to compare my first full week of being unemployed roughly a year ago, because I was employed from June to July of last year, and I'm going to compare it with my first full week of this time being unemployed. Last week, or not last week, Jesus Christ, last year when I was unemployed, during my first week of being unemployed, I filed 26 applications, and I got 3 job interviews out of it. In fact, one of the interviews I got from that applications that I filled out during that first week was the job that I just got laid off from. So ironic, but yeah. I did have success. I had a better than 10% success rate as far as job interviews go. So that week went really well. Compare and contrast to this past week. This is my first full week on unemployment this time. So this last week I was only able to file 8 applications because there was only really one job worth applying for. That's less than 1/3 of what what I applied for last time. Because 8 times 3 is 24. So if I did 26 last time and only 8 this time, that's a gigantic drop. What's interesting is my first partial week, basically Wednesday or Thursday through Saturday of the previous week, I filled out 15 applications, which was a really high number. But again, didn't hear so far. I filled out 23 applications, which is over the course of like 1.5 weeks, and I've so definitely a much lower rate than before. So I am concerned about the number of jobs that are being posted. This could indicate a much longer job search overall. So far, I've heard from none of the jobs that I've applied for, nothing at all. I'm not shocked. I'm assuming that the hiring process is going to be significantly slowed down, so God only knows how long this is going to take, right? So there is concern because this is definitely not like the last time. This is much less to apply for and probably going to be a much longer process, so who knows. But anyway, I guess I'll talk a little bit about what other things not related just to job searching. I did manage to get a hold of unemployment. They told me everything was good on my end. They had all the documentation they needed. I did get my first unemployment payment already, which was a partial payment because I did work some of that 1 week. They don't know when the coronavirus stimulus extra, the $600 a week extra is coming in. So at least I got something. I had to fill out some more information on their website today. I'll have to wait till tomorrow to start calling them again. That ought to be fun. So yeah, my mortgage, now I got the paperwork from my mortgage. I don't have to pay that for 3 months. I don't know what's going to happen at the end of those 3 months. We'll see. I'm going to try to put something away to see what we can do. That's basically all the procedural stuff that I've done. Another thing that I had to do is this past week was the first week of e-learning for my 9-year-old. And overall, it was a pretty awful experience. It was basically 6 hours almost every day of schoolwork for her that she has to do, right? And she has to have help along the way, a lot of help along the way. Sometimes I have to repeat things to her 20 times for her to get it, kind of thing. So definitely not an enjoyable experience, and incredibly time consuming and incredibly frustrating. Um, I don't see why anyone would ever choose to homeschool their kid. I mean, I guess I have a quote easy because I didn't have to come up with a lesson plan. That was all provided by the school, but holy shit, it was a fairly miserable experience overall. Yeah, I could have taken shortcuts and cheated a bit, but the whole point of doing the schooling is for her to understand the concepts around what's going on. And, that's not something I really wanted to skimp on. I wanted to allow uh, the education to actually filter through. So that basically meant 6 hours over the course of, I did it 4 out of the 5 weekdays. So yeah, that's super fun. I hope it's easier next week. I don't know. But yeah, that's been a huge pain in the butt. Um, as I may or may not have mentioned, my wife is working. She's gone a lot because she's working a lot of hours. Unfortunately, my wife just has a low end retail job, but it definitely is better than nothing. What worries me about her job is, of course, with this whole COVID-19 going around, she's obviously exposed to the public at the job. Plus, my wife, is diabetic, so I definitely have concerns about what's going on. I'm not thrilled about it, but right now we have little choice as far as changing things up for her. So that's basically it. You guys know what to do. I hope for anyone else who is going through this, I hope this helps. Hearing my experiences might help you, give you a different perspective, help you get through it. Whatever. That's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys next time.